We can't just go a normal day without any freaking stupid stories. Another one that I don't want. Sergino Dest. Apparently, what's coming out of Sky Sports is that Bayern Munich have reinvigorated their interest in the kid. The 19-year-old American kid. Damn it, man. You couldn't leave this guy alone. Leave him alone. Ajax don't want to sell him, but according to Sky Sports, Ajax do want to sell Sergino Dest, and it's only a matter of price now where we could get him. Now, okay, that was weird. Okay. So now, everyone knows my opinions on this. I don't know why we would need Sergino Dest. I need Hakimi, not Sergino Dest, but it's completely fine. I'm going to read you the story now. But basically, coming out of Sky Sports is that it's currently an option again, the transfer of Sergino Dest. Dest wants to join Bayern, and Ajax are now willing to negotiate again. Great! Coronavirus helping everyone. Bayern already had a 20 million bid last January, which I don't think is true. I don't think any real sources confirmed it, but this is coming from Sky Sports News HD. So you know it's reliable, which was rejected by the Dutch club. So they rejected our 20 million bid. Now they want to sell him. How the turntables, the stupid weirdos. I don't know about this one, guys. I don't know about this Dest transfer. I've already stated my opinion on it. I don't know what you feel about it, but I just feel like we don't really need Sergino Dest. We need a world-class right back. Someone that's top of the game already. But if the club, Bayern Munich, see that, okay, he can become world-class in maybe a year or two, or 3 years, 4 years, whatever it is, he can become that solidified best right back in the world, or one of the best right backs in the world, then go for it. But also another thing is he's American / Dutch. He's going to definitely get people from the States going, oh my God, we have a kid that comes from New York. He's right there. Okay, that's how they're going to feel. So he's going to definitely bring shirt sales, not because he's popular now, but because when Americans see that, oh my God, an American, he wasn't born in America, but an American is doing well in Europe, they're going to buy shirts, they're going to care, they're going to bring attention. Hello again. What's up, Kimberly? So maybe Dest can be loaned to another club, move to Bayern the following year. That's a great point. It's something that I think we'll consider. Because if you think about it, what's the point of bringing Dest in to slow his development if you're not just going to play him right away? So I think the club might actually decide, you know what? This guy's going to go on loan. And he's going to go on loan to maybe Stuttgart, or I hope maybe we buy him now and then send him on loan to Ajax for an extra 2 seasons. It would not be a stupid idea because Ajax are a club that develop talents, and they definitely get a great player at a young age, and he'll leave at 21 like the rest of their youth talents. And then we can get a player that's already solidified, he's a mature at Ajax. Or we could always just loan him, or I don't know, because we're not going to buy Dest for 20 million just to play him in Bayern 2, the second team. We're not going to do that. So definitely, Dest is going to have to play games. And that's my problem. He's not better than Pavard right now. Sergino Dest is not better than Benjamin Pavard. Although me and Pavard don't have a love relationship right now, he's not better than Pavard. Pavard is, for me, more reliable than Sergino Dest if I were to choose between the right backs. And for me, I don't know. He's just not there yet for me. And obviously, everyone knows 6 assists this season. You know what? Another thing is with Dest is he doesn't actually start that many games for Ajax. I almost said Man City. We're not freaking buying him from City. We're buying Sané from City. I have too much City in my head. Man City is all over my freaking head. Yeah, he doesn't play that many games for Ajax. He's playing about, 60% of the games, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to verify that. But he's not playing that many games. Hendrix Wise, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Welcome to the BayernNow family. I gotta change that zombie. I'll make it like a Bayern, someone holding the Bayern Champions League or something. I don't know. I'll change the animation for when people subscribe. But Dest does not play that many games. He's someone that's brilliant, looking brilliant. But I'm looking here. He's only been starting or played 64% of the games for Ajax, and Champions League, he's played a bit more, and he's played all the games for the TOTO KNVB Becker Cup. And for me, yeah, he has not played that many games this season. He hasn't. He's played about 60% of their games. So that means either Ajax are just slowly trying to ease him back into just full-on action, or they're just not trying to rush his development. I don't know. Maybe he's just not that good. He's good, but not that good, you know? Because I haven't seen that many clubs linked to him. He's worth 20 million. He's 19 still, so he has a lot to learn. You definitely put Gerd Muller in the mud. You're right. In fact, if you went ahead and did this command, let's see if it works. Flick formation 3-4-3, goalkeeper Neuer, center backs Zula, Lucas Hernandez, Pavard right back, midfield Kimmich, Thiago. I think you forgot. Oh, well, this ain't. Nah, we're not doing a 4-3. I'm not a fan of these types of formations. I hate these back five formations. Formations that don't make any sense for me. I'm not a fan of that. I'm really not. I don't know. I'm sorry. It just, the 4-3, the 3 at the back thing, it's just not something I like watching. Maybe it's just me, but I don't like it. I just don't enjoy these formations. Dest is a great player, but I don't know if he fits with Davies on the other side. Maybe too offensive. There is no such thing as too offensive. For me, we just need a CDM. For me, maybe we play a 4-3-3, and we're looking to play a 4-3-3. I think that's what's going to happen next year. I think Adrian Fein is going to come back from loan from Hamburg. We're going to play a 4-3-3. That would be a waste of money. I agree. You know, I think he's not better than Pavard, even though I'm not like, I do criticize what Pavard is a lot of the times. Pavard is still a better player than Sergino Dest. But I'm thinking we'll play a 4-3-3. If we had like a destructive CDM, if we had like an Ndidi or a Kante, we could have two offensive fullbacks, because that one CDM could really cover all that and do all the defensive duties of like 3 players almost. And if we had Kimmich, Thiago, and Adrian Fein, who's that kind of CDM, who's powerful and strong and can cover ground, I don't know. Maybe that's something that we could look at. Hansi Flick has tried this 4-3-3, so then we could have our 2 fullbacks very offensive, because Pavard is still very offensive. People think Pavard stays back. His average position is not different from Davies. Pavard tucks inside the same way Davies does to create space for our wingers. He also goes out wide and overlaps, but he's just not quick enough. That's the only thing with Pavard. But Kimmich a right back, Fein in mid. No, I don't think Kimmich is going to go back to right back, man. I just don't see it. We haven't looked like it's really going to happen. And Kimmich won't go back to right back. As much as I want it, and as much as some of you may want it, there's people, which I would say is the majority of our fan base, that go, nah, Kimmich not. Yeah, I think people genuinely want Kimmich in midfield. And that's fine with me. As long as we get replacements for him at right back, as long as we do the things that just help us out. Let me see this. Gerd Muller is better known as Der Bomber, because this guy put more shrapnels in the opposition goal than any bomb could ever do. That's from Streamlabs. All right, Flick will not put Kimmich on fullback. You're right. Flick won't. Kimmich has been playing in midfield. He'll keep playing in midfield. As much as I think he's a better right back. I can see where people see, okay, in a few years he's going to be more complete. But I think Kimmich will do better as someone who he can be given the license to drop in between, right? Like Bastian Schweinsteiger did. But then have someone like a Javi Martinez, big, strong, powerful, with long legs that can make tackles, that can protect Kimmich and Thiago. And then you give those 2 licenses, and higher up the pitch, Kimmich would be a very useful player. Because if you watch how we played this season, Thiago and Kimmich Thiago might drop in. Kimmich goes forward, literally almost like an advanced 8. Kimmich might drop in. Thiago goes forward like an advanced 8. It's a very good relationship. So if we could have that relationship, but then it's a 4-3-3, and we could have someone powerful and strong in that CDM position, I think Kimmich and Thiago would definitely work. Opinion on Kai Havertz. I've talked about Kai Havertz. We did talk about him yesterday, but according to the Bayern board, I don't think they're going to sign him, because Michael Ballack came out yesterday and said that, you know what, Kai's doing great at Leverkusen and he still has a few things to learn and he should stay there. And I thought so too. And I think he should stay at Leverkusen for 2 more years. Havertz is a brilliant player, but he's not a 120 million type of signing right now. He still has a few things to learn, so maybe he gets a lot more mature. But yeah, thank you everyone so much for tuning in. Let's get to 10 likes. You know what? I'll help all of you out. I'll go like my own video. I'll start off the wave, because that's what I like doing. I like supporting people that are great, and that's me. So yeah. Okay, Philipp Lahm replacement next year. That's a good point. He is similar to Philipp Lahm, but Philipp Lahm, this guy could just stand still and he'll give you a 10 out of 10 performance because Philipp Lahm just had an incredible brain. He had an incredible reading of the game. He knew how to maneuver himself on the pitch. He knew how to move, where to move. I was watching Barcelona versus Bayern at the Camp Nou, and Philipp Lahm, there was a great counterattack from Barcelona. I think the score was 1-0. Barcelona scored, and they were going to go score. I mean, oh damn, Philipp Lahm just one move and he got the ball back. And it was like a 3v4. Barcelona had 4 players running in. Suarez had the ball, I think. Rakitic was running. Messi was running. Neymar was running. 4 players. It was Philipp Lahm, and I think it was Rafinha. Oh, Philipp Lahm just steps in and gets the ball. It's so clean. He didn't even foul the player. Suarez had no reason to go down. He didn't even fall down. But Philipp Lahm just intercepted the ball, stopped the counterattack, and set Bayern on a good attack. But we didn't win that game because of Pep freaking Guardiola. Jesus Christ, what a piece of crap. Your favorite Bayern player of all time? My favorite Bayern player of all time is Ian Robben. But you know what? It's one of those things where you have a favorite player, but it's because of your bias and why you like them is very personal. But my favorite, Robben's my favorite player of all time, but my favorite player of all time is also Franz Beckenbauer. I've been watching a lot of clips of him. Man, he was class, man. And I really like that type of player, that oozing and that technicality. Lahm was always composed. I know, crazy. This guy he just did one little tackle, got the ball back, and we won it and converted it into possession. Brilliant player. And the same game, Barcelona. It was a brilliant, attack from Barcelona, and Lahm tracks the runner and makes a brilliant interception. That's what Philipp Lahm does, man. And that's why I can't really think Kimmich is Philipp Lahm, because they're just different levels. Philipp Lahm had this way about him, this way of composure that Kimmich doesn't have yet, but he'll learn over time. Sané, Gnabry jersey next season. Sané, Gnabry doesn't look like he wants to change his jersey. He looks like he likes the number 22, because if anything, he should have changed it this season, because the number 7 is still available. I think Sané's going to get the number 10, and Gnabry, if he was going to change his number, would probably get a number like the 7 or even 11. Actually, Mikel Cousin. Why do we have these players that aren't even attackers taking up attacking numbers? Javi Martinez is literally our number 8. Why don't we give that to Goretzka or even Kimmich? Kimmich would probably do with the number 8. He'd wear it very well. He'd do it. And Javi Martinez is our number 8. He's not an 8. He doesn't play the number 8 position on the pitch. Why do we do this? And then we have players like Bastian Schweinsteiger wearing the number 31. It's very odd to me. I don't know. It's so annoying. And then we just have random players wearing number 2. Who's our number 3? Is it Lucas? No, Lucas Hernandez is 21. We don't have the shirt numbers sorted, man. It's so odd. Why did Bastian Schweinsteiger wear the number 31? It's such an unsexy number. You know what I mean by unsexy? It's such a non-cool number. No one's going to go, oh my God, I want to wear the number 31 because Bastian Schweinsteiger, the football goat, wore it. No one's going to say that. So why did these players do this? What's up, Liam Talks? You have an amazing channel, man. Keep doing what you're doing. I watched a few videos. Very good. Kimmich was known as the best right back by FIFA. Why would you put him in mid? Well, that's because Kimmich wants to be the next German Xavi. He wants to be, Toni Kroos, 39. Why not number 6 or 8? Why do we do this? Oh my goodness, I'm thinking about it now. Why is Muller number 25? It's not like Germany's like Italy where these attackers just like having high numbers. It's a normal country, so I don't understand it. It's very similar to England, how they numbered their players, Germany, and Spain as well. Only Italy's the only country that has numbered 89 and 99 on the back of players. I don't know. Nah, it's just annoying. It's weird. God, we need to get these players some actual numbers. Thiago is the only one in our midfield with a normal number. Javi Martinez, our freaking CDM center back, is wearing the number 8. It pisses me off every time you play center back, and I look and it's a number 8, and it's not an attacking midfield. That's an attacking midfielder number. I don't know. Robben and Ribery were the only ones as well with their wingers. Oh my goodness, I'm just annoyed. Yeah, we should stop the big numbers thing, because at the end of the day, people want to wear number 2. No one wants to wear number 25. that's me being honest. No one wants to wear 25, but Muller wear the number 8 for his career. People would be like, damn, that's a nice. I don't know. It's just something, you know. People want to wear that 6, the number 6. I wear it because that's one of my favorite numbers. The max number in Germany is 40. Is it? I thought it was 99 like every other country. Actually, that explains. No, but isn't Oliver Batista my number 44? I'm not sure. I couldn't care less, to be honest. I'm never going to see a great player wear the number 40. I've never heard of a great player wearing 40. Zidane wore 5. Nah, but Zidane's Zidane. And the number 5 is still the midfielder's type number. But to be honest, Zidane later on in his career played as almost like a winger, but he didn't have any pace. He just had a lot of technicality, so it didn't even matter. But yeah, let's keep talking about Dest. He's not good in the air. See, I don't know, man. We should just I'd rather just have Pavard and keep him, and keep Pavard at right back than get Sergino Dest, because you know, if I was to replace Pavard, I'd want Hakimi. Like, I want the next level of Pavard. Dest and Pavard would be pretty similar. Gnabry 7, Sane number 10. That's what I want. But I don't think Gnabry's gonna change his number, because Serge it looks like he likes that 22. Because if anything, he should have changed it this season, because he really established himself this season. I don't know. Serge Gnabry though, he deserves. I mean, no one's gonna want to wear Gnabry 22 though. That's the thing. They're gonna want to wear Gnabry number 7, the next Ribéry, or the next Robin number 10. I don't know. It's just gonna be. And Sane won't come here and wear the number 19, because that's Bayern Munich will want him to wear like the number 10. So if Leroy Sane were to come, he's gonna wear the number 10, because that would sell more shirts. Let's get to 10 likes, everyone. I've already helped out and I chipped in with my own like of my own video. Gnabry rocks to 22. He'll make it his own. Yeah, we've said that about a lot of players, haven't we? But no one seems to remember these types of numbers. For me, these are kind of like fringe numbers that are there, but no one cares about. People will always only care about the number 10, 11, 9, 8, 6, 5, 2, the normal numbers, the numbers with 1 digit, not 2 digits. No one, or obviously there's numbers with 2 digits, but you know what I mean. No one's going to care about the number 15, man. Not that much. Not as much as they'll care about the number 5 if you were a defender. Van Dijk isn't going to wear the number 43. He's not going to wear the number 14. He's going to wear the number 4, because that will sell the most shirts. So yeah, Dest isn't good in the air, man. And he's poor at holding the ball. By that it means when he gets the ball, is he more likely to lose it if he were to dribble? And the answer is no, by who scored apparently. I haven't watched Dest play. Maybe that's my problem. I have not watched this kid play. I've watched the highlights, obviously, and I know what he's about. He can dribble. He has a lot of pace about him. He doesn't have the type of Davies pace, but he's very quick. You know what I mean? He's not... Philipp Lahm was... I mean, he's kind of like that, where he just reads the game. Yeah, I would say he doesn't... He's just quick. He's not fast, but he's quick. But he does kind of have the pace to keep up. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's not slow, but he's quick. He's not also fast, but he's fast. You know, let's just keep it at that, even though it's hella confusing. But would you buy Donny van de Beek? We don't need any more box-to-box midfielders. Van de Beek ain't a player that we need. Lahm was quick. Yeah, Lahm was quick, but he was not fast, like pace fast. You know what I mean? Like a Mbappe type fast. But he was quick. And quick players, like Messi, Messi's not fast. People think Messi is fast. He just runs with the ball very quickly. And compared to the average person, he's quick, he's fast. But Messi is quick. He's quick with the ball. That's the same thing with Philipp Lahm. Philipp Lahm was quick. He knew if he saw a situation, Lahm would just quickly get there. And he would just get the ball. And he would just make a nice, sweet, clean tackle. That's the thing. And it's the same thing with Sergino Dest. He's not fast, he's just quick. But his quickness, him being not fast. Oh my God, yeah. So okay. Think about like a car, a Lamborghini. Okay, think about a Tesla, right? Teslas don't have motors and all these things. It's electric, right? So that means when you hit the speed button or the speed thing, when you hit it on a Tesla, it goes like this. That's quick. But a Lamborghini Lambos is a different machine, right? That's the thing, right? So Lam and Sergino Dest would be the Tesla that goes quickly, bang, and then Mbappe is like the Lamborghini, where you hit the gas, right? Because this time it has gas, not some electric stuff. It has gas. It takes a few seconds, but then boom, it gets faster than the Tesla out of nowhere. That's what I mean by. But that quick Tesla will still win against the Lamborghini when it needs to win against the Lamborghini. That's my point. Why did I spend about 2 minutes trying to describe what I meant by quick and fast? I don't think people realize what it means to be quick and fast in this game we call football. Okay, Coutinho replacement next season. Why? No, why are you asking me that? Because it's not like Coutinho is a player that's starting week in, week out. If Coutinho was like our star man, then I'd be like, yeah, let's get Kai Havertz. But he's not. Muller's playing more games than Coutinho. Coutinho is chirped in with assists and things like that, but he hasn't done enough. And I don't think replacing Coutinho is in my head right now. I think we just get a player like Sané who's just gonna, obviously, Coutinho plays games, so we'll never have to play Coutinho. We'll just play Sané. You know what I mean? We're not replacing Coutinho. We're not replacing him. We're not replacing Odriozola either, because they were never really players. We're just buying players other than them and sending them back to where they came from. If we spend money on the right back, then on one that is much better off defensively. But Dest isn't really. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sergino Dest is not an upgrade to Pavard right now. Maybe in 2 years we'll look and say, wow, this guy is a baller. You know, that's why I would say loan him out, because there's no way I'm starting him over Pavard. No way. Even though he's good at going forward, I still want the maturity of Pavard. I still want that. I don't want Dest right now. I'm not into that. I just want. I'm not someone who's. If I was a manager, and Dest just can't. He's not better than Pavard right now. Pavard will offer the same output defensively and output offensively than as Dest. Dest would need time to mature, whereas Pavard won't. He'll just get in there, and he's already there. Like for me, Pavard is like, what? He's 24. The guy is already where I think he's almost in his prime. Almost. You have to marry up. You have to marry up brains with speed like Davies. Otherwise, you have mindless idiots like Kyle Walker and Rashford. Yeah, pace plus IQ equals quality. That's perfect, Stu. You can't just have pace. You have to have the intelligence. Alphonso Davies, I've never seen a player like Davies where he has a lot of pace, right? But he also has a lot of freaking intelligence. This guy actually puts his head up, unlike the Rashfords and the players like, you know, he actually puts his head up, looks for a cross, he actually dribbles when he needs to. He actually passes when he needs to. I think Davies is superb at actually reading the game in his head. He has a picture of what he wants to do with the ball. Look at the game versus Chelsea. The same run. Davies went on that run about 3-4 times in that game. About 4 times. He went on the exact same run that got him the assist at the end. That's exactly what you need from your player. He read the game and knew when to make the run. Davies is just superb. Alba and Alves are a good example too in their prime. Yeah, Jordi Alba has a brain. People don't really rate Jordi Alba, but I think he's one of the best left backs of all time, man. People like thinking about Roberto Carlos like he was completely perfect and he could strike a ball and he scored the long distances. That's fine, but Jordi Alba's doing the exact same thing and he's done it just as much as the other guy has. So for me, yeah, I think Alba's superb, man. I like Jordi Alba. I like how he runs and I like the connection with Messi. For me, Jordi Alba is one of the best left backs in the world on his day. Zexi or App, or both. It's not even gonna be or, because we have both technically. So for me, Zexi's proven to me that he can. And I've seen more of Zexi. I have not seen App score a goal in the Bundesliga yet. But Zexi's done it. Zexi scored a goal. He scored a goal in a cold night in Wolfsburg. Actually, no, that was the Allianz Arena. Zexi saved us twice. He deserves his chance, Zexi. And App hasn't done much. Believe me, Dest needs time to settle, just like Lucas Hernandez. Yeah, he does need time to settle. Every single player does. But I'm just questioning whether right now he's good enough and whether we just send him on loan. Because I'm thinking in my head, we could just buy him from Ajax and just keep him at Ajax for 2 more seasons on loan. and I think that would definitely improve him. He would learn and be in a great environment where he'll play games. I don't know. Davies is already a better left back than Alaba. I know people are like, oh my god, but Alaba has more experience, so obviously he has that. But technically, Davies is a better player. He can dribble, right? Dribble better than Alaba. His crossing has gotten better. His attacking, he's more involved in our attack than Alaba ever was. And his defensive recoveries are better than Alaba's. Alaba can do what Davies can. No, I'm just saying, Davies is a better left back than Alaba. Not like, right now, ability-wise, Davies is a better left back as a footballer. That's it. But in terms of, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, people are going to be like, but Alaba has the experience, obviously, and experience is going to always win against talent. But Davies is already learning so much from Alaba, so they just work together, in my opinion. But no one can tell me that as a footballer, Alaba is better than Davies. Yeah, he can strike a free kick, and that's great. That's actually great. I'm not criticizing him. I just think Davies is better. And I think a lot of people have that opinion because Davies, I've never seen Alaba make a run and the entire Bayern Allianz Arena is going up and everyone's uproar when Davies runs. Everyone loves it. Everyone loves it when he gets past the player because they love that they love the mentality. I think Davies is definitely going to surpass Alaba. Can we get to 15 likes? I'm going to kneel down. I will. Look, we're running low on likes right now. Let's get to 15 likes, please. 15. Just 15. Come on. Please. Help me out. Let's get to 15. Okay, 2 knees. All right, we're kneeling down. 2 knees. Please. 15 likes. Let's get to 15 likes. Because some of you watch the videos and then you tell me, oh my god, you deserve more subs. Well, that doesn't mean anything if you don't like the video because YouTube's algorithm likes it when people are involved and my knees are starting to hurt. I'm too big for this. I'm too powerful and strong to be kneeling down for men. De Bruyne, off your knees. He is a beast. But him, Muller, Goretzka, in that case, go for Havertz. You know what? You keep talking about De Bruyne. You must love this guy. Y'all must love De Bruyne. I don't get it. Take Bayern shirt on and I'll like. Okay. Just out here. Alright, just imagine, POV perspective. My name is Leroy Sané. Alright, and your name is Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Let me imitate how you say it. Bayern München, ich bin Bambas. That's my German. For Bayern are proud to announce Leroy Sané as a transfer. I'm trying to hide this as a secret, but I bought like 3 new things from the Bayern store. And I also found someone who sold me the Iron Robin Farewell jersey, which I tried to buy the Iron Robin one, but then I checked the day after they announced it, they were all gone. I got so pissed and I kept looking for one, something new, and I finally found it. Paid a nice little premium for it, but it's coming soon. Where are you from? USA. I'm gonna find the most American thing in this room. To be honest, I don't have any. I have more money than the most American thing. I don't know. I'm from the U.S. Take De Bruyne. No. I swear, my English is getting worse the more I read these comments. Do some of you take English classes? Do you? Actually, it's also because I know I'm trying to learn French. I know a lot of Spanish. My English gets worse each day because of that. I don't know, and I don't. Man, I don't even think in English now. I think in Spanish and French. It's very annoying. De Bruyne, Upamecano, Sané would make Bayern the team Barca, Real, and Liverpool bow to us. Thank you. I thought you were gonna say would make us the level of Barca, Real, Liverpool, and Juve. Okay, good. You rescued yourself towards. You got me in the first half. But yeah, you're right. If we were able to get Sané, De Bruyne, not De Bruyne. Why'd you make me say De Bruyne, man? You made me say De Bruyne. Literally sitting in America's school sports merchandise tee. Alright, that's my school, man. I paid for this. You know how it's all paid to play. That's my school. Hey, get out. That's my school, man. And I like my school. I like my friends. I like the people that are around my school. I like going to the dances. I have sauce, okay? I have sauce. Come on. I can dance. So come on. I have another. You know what? I'm gonna wear another thing from my school. Yeah, that's right. Spartan strong. Paid for that. All right. I love my school. It's the most American thing though, a nickname for school. I ain't hate. Come on, man. Spartan. It's Doherty Spartans, man. Best school in the world. It's called. Stop calling it soccer. Well, I don't call it that. I try to call it football as European as I can. So you can relax. But I'm not gonna call it soccer just because I'm doing this. And you know what? I can still call it soccer because a large majority of the audience that watches me is from the U.S. As surprising as that sounds, they're from the U.S. I can show you the statistics, so I can call it soccer because my audience calls it soccer. Let's just think about that. Thought you were a Michigan State Spartan at first. I don't even know what that is. Is that a college? Is that whatever that is? I don't know. But like, what were we talking about? We're talking about soccer. Wait, do you all realize I call it that when I leave the stream? Can you at least realize that? Like, I do call it what I call it off stream. I do because I'm not gonna call my friend and go, hey man, dude, are you gonna watch the football match? No, you say soccer, okay? It's the same thing. It doesn't disrespect the sport. Yes, I know you call it, yeah, but hey man, bro, you're gonna watch the soccer match, right? Yeah, it's between my friends. Actually, a lot of people call Bayern. The Bayern Munich match, Bayern. I don't know where they get it from, but I might have called it that once before because way back, like when I've never called it that. I'm joking, but Bayern, like they say Bayern. That's I'll correct this guy. Like I'm like, where are you seeing the yearn and the football that you play mostly with your hands? No one. See, that's the thing though. No. I mean, I don't care, but it's true. The reason why they call it football over here is because the ball is a foot long. Football. That's why they call it that. It's stupid. Yes, it really is. That's why they call it. It's not because you play with your foot. Okay, why don't they call this feet ball? Because you don't play with your foot. You play with your feet. They should call it feet ball. Because it can't be foot if it's with both if it's with your feet. You know what I mean? Your foot is one foot, and this is played with your feet. So why is this called football when you can call it feet ball? That would make all the ounce of sense to everyone. So yes, every sport it sounds stupid. For example, basketball. The ball. I have a basketball right now. Let me get a basketball. Don't mind me just flexing. Okay. Okay. Messi's not one-footed. The guy scores bangers with his right foot. A lot of his goals are with his right. Okay. Basketball. Is it shaped like a basket? No, it's not. So by your logic, we should call it bigger football. Because it is a bigger football. So I don't know. You can't just say. Did you watch World Cup? You saw how he controls the midfield. Yeah. James Rodriguez isn't better, bro. Stop. Okay, Muller's better than James Rodriguez. In the same season where James had his best season for Bayern, Muller had a better season. That's just telling you everything. Sergino Dest is fitting into the team perfectly. I recommend him. Wow. You should tell that to Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Tell that to Oliver Kahn and our directors. I've been a German fan, and Muller is not consistent. What do you mean he's not consistent? He's the second assist leader to Messi in the last decade. Thomas Muller also has broken the World Cup top goal scorer. He's also, I don't know. Muller hasn't been get played under, what's his name? I forgot. Niko Kovac a lot because he just doesn't. They didn't get along. And when Muller started playing, Muller would come off the bench and give out 2 assists, 1 assist, 1 goal all the freaking time. And from last season, man, and yeah, Muller played better than James last season. I'm just saying. He had a season with 1 goal, but he also. Oh no, my keyboard. Please be alright. But he also had like 50 billion assists. That's the thing. Muller's not a goal scorer. We all know that. He won't score you 50 goals, but he does score the goals, and most importantly, he gets you the assist. And in a weird way, if you're going to say Muller hasn't been scoring, Lewandowski's goal output improved because Muller's assist input improved. So it's like Muller took less goals out of his game, Lewandowski improved his goals, and Muller put more assists in his game. It's not a coincidence. I'm a Bayern fan, talk football, not fanball. Come on, I'm not a fan of anyone. I'm not a fan of any player at our club, except Ian Robin, Franz Beckenbauer, Oliver Kahn, Manuel Neuer. Okay, I'm a fan of the players that do well, but you cannot tell me Thomas Muller isn't consistent. He look at the runs he makes from a corner. Okay, not a corner. Like we get a throw in. Muller is already on the opposition goal, dragging defenders all over the place. His intensity he brings to the game, the pressing, is something that no player can do right now in our team. The only player that brings that level of pressing intelligence is probably Leon Goretzka, and he hasn't been fit. And Muller's doing it and also giving out assists and also being expected to score a lot of goals. The Augsburg game, Muller opened up the scoring with a brilliant finish. He's a clutch player, right? Oh, you might not like Muller because he missed one big chance or he missed the penalty that one time, right? But then you also have to hate Lewandowski because he missed one penalty. You also have to hate Ian Robin. Why do we like Bastian Schweinsteiger? He missed a penalty that lost us the Champions League. Why do we love Bastian Schweinsteiger? We know he was a baller, and Muller's a baller. And he may have had bad moments, so does every single player. Why did you start this channel? That's a great question. I started this channel because I go to sleep on my bed there at night, and I just talk to myself about Bayern. I talk to myself about the next match. I know it sounds really stupid, but then I was like, I'll just make a fan channel out of it and have fun. And just, I have it written in my goals here that I just want to create a Bayern Munich fan channel and just interact with people. And so far we're doing that. Yeah, it's just so fun for me because it's just, I just like talking. I didn't care which channels will offer live stream this weekend for the Bundesliga. It's going to be Sky Sports, BT Sport if you're in the UK, and Fox Sports if you're in the US. And yes, it's Fox, not Fuchs like the Germans would probably call it. I don't know. They call it different things. But yeah, it is. Muller is a better player. He's one of our best players, most important players. But he won't get that recognition because people just, I don't know. People are expecting Muller to be someone he's not. And it's the same thing with Goretzka. People are expecting Leon Goretzka to be like the Lionel Messi in the midfielder. Just do something magnificent every 2 seconds. But you have to accept players for who they are. If we didn't have Muller on the pitch, we wouldn't be the team we were. He's just bringing something different. Did you hear how Werner got bodied by... Yeah, I mean, Werner... Karl-Heinz Rummenigge just called Timo Werner a whore. Because he is. The guy goes around and talks to every single club or publicly. How many players do... Even when you know a player is going to move, like Hazard. Did Hazard go around and say, yeah, I would love a challenge. Yeah, I would love a challenge. No, you shut your mouth and let these clubs beg for you. Werner is such a little P-U-S-S, you know the rest. He's such a... I hate that guy now. I can't stand how he behaves. He's a really bad face for the Bundesliga. He makes it look like players actually want to... I hate Werner, man. I can't stand him. After what he's been doing in the media, twerking for clubs like a little freaking girl. No, and a boy, because women watch this. You know what, crazy? You know, the amount of girls that watch this show, slowly going up. So now I gotta be careful what I say, because I used to think it was just males, because it was 99.9% males. I don't kid you, a few weeks ago. But now it's like 10% female, so I have to be careful what I say. By the way, we're currently at 373 subscribers. Let's get that to 380. I know, it's crazy. We keep growing. But that's because you keep subscribing and sharing. I really am grateful for each and every one of you sharing the videos, sharing the content. I would love to get to 380 subscribers today. So if you can, subscribe to the channel. And yeah, that's it. And leave a like. People don't understand this, but YouTube's algorithm likes it when people leave likes, because it means you're involved and the content is high quality. That's what leaving likes does. Muller was lost in Real Madrid. Okay, what? Can you tell me what it means to be lost in Real Madrid? Okay, Robin is a booty player because he lost us the Champions League. So we created a lot of chances, didn't win them in our own stadium. Bastian Schweinsteiger is the worst midfielder of all time because he missed the penalty that one time. That's what your logic is, man. You can't say that. You can't say that because a player had one bad moment, they're crap now. Because there's players that have, you know what? Then you would have to discredit a lot of players because they've had very good moments, but mostly bad moments in their careers. And I don't know, man. I don't see what the criticism, man. I don't get it. I don't understand it. He's second assist leader to Lionel Messi. If without Muller in our team, who would we have? Who would we have that's giving out a lot of assists, but also a lot of goals? And he fits us so well. We'll see. I mean, there's a reason why it's Oliver Kahn, Franz Beckenbauer, right? The two Bayern legends who are in black and white in the channel banner. And then it fades over. It's Kimmich on one side, Alaba on the other, are two old fullbacks. I really want them back, which is why I put them out on the outside like fullbacks. And then it's Neuer, who's in goal, right? Because, yeah. And then it's Thiago. Players, these are my favorite players, man. And Davies got himself in there somehow because he just been doing madness this season. So I just put Davies in there. But come on, you have to admit, Thomas Muller, he's a legend of this game. And when he retires, people are going to be like, damn, man, this guy was really good. He made it look so simple. Yeah, he was so good. Timo Werner, perhaps the greatest Bundesliga champ. I don't even know. I'm not researching that. Werner can suck my nothing. Muller is probably the least self-centered player. He really is, though. He's so self-centered. Muller makes everything work for his team. He makes every single run he can. You know what's crazy? He gets so much stick for. I think I don't know. Muller's just the guy, man. He's the guy. And when you look at how new signings are integrated into our club, it's always Thomas Muller. It's always him. He's always taking pictures with Alphonso Davies on the first day. Taking pictures with Lucas Hernandez with his hands on his shoulders. He's like that granddad that everyone just loves and everyone likes to have around because he's just so good energy. And he does it. He did it so well with Lucas Hernandez. He's a real man and he represents the club. He represents what Mia San Mia means, and he's from the local area. He knows what it's about. Is slow, weak, and doesn't take the game serious. You must just not like yourself then. I don't know. Mark my words, De Bruyne is the GOAT in mid. The next. What the hell are you talking? Why is it obsession with De Bruyne? De Bruyne isn't even a central midfielder. He's more of an outside midfielder. He plays on the right almost like a what's his name? David Beckham. De Bruyne puts in a lot of crosses for a midfielder. He's not really a midfielder for me. He goes out wide a lot. And, I mean, that's due to the way City played, but he wouldn't be doing that in a Bayern team where most of his creative output would be coming off that side. He puts in a lot of crosses too. Wow. What? Lowe had to appeal for fans to stop it. I'm confused. How did Werner... why would the German fans chant? I don't know. Muller's our captain. Let's be honest. He's a leader. You know how in Football Manager you have different players who have different ranks. Muller would be your team leader. He would be up there. He would be your third. He's their third captain. Bayern without Muller is not the same. It's not. I don't think anyone thinks of Bayern Munich without thinking of Thomas Muller immediately after. He's almost like, even though Lewandowski's there, he's just a face of the club because he's been here for so long and also has done so much for us. people forget Muller won the World Cup playing a huge part in it. I mean, didn't he start the scoring against Brazil? I think he did. Muller did start the scoring against Brazil. He started the scoring against Barcelona. He just does it, man. He does it. And I've criticized Thomas Muller. I've said it. You know what? What are you doing? You're getting minutes and you didn't perform well. And then the next week, the guy gets 2 assists. Literally last season. And he's just... I mean, it's okay to criticize players. It's all right. You can criticize players. I criticize players. But that doesn't mean I want them to fail, because if they succeed, that's good for the club. People think when you criticize a player, it means you just don't like them as people. Why would I not like a player? I don't know these people. They're just people I watch on the TV. But if I have a criticism of them, if I see something that I don't like, it's fine for me to criticize it. It's fine for you to criticize it. You can criticize Muller, but you have to also respect when others are saying, okay, this is that. He's done this for the team. He's won this. He's done that. He's been so important here and there, even though this has happened. You can bring your case that, okay, he missed a chance in the Champions League, or he missed this, or blah, blah, blah. But you just have to really understand it. Dortmund, Leipzig, good. Bayern, bad. Did someone make a bot account? Okay, thanks for saying that. James Coutinho tried to take the spot and they couldn't. Yeah, exactly. Some world-class players. World-class. Muller is in a Farmers League. 4 teams. Okay, well, that Farmers League has won the Champions League. Has won the Champions League. He's also won the World Cup, playing a huge part in it. And he's also, is he World Cup top scorer, I think he is? Or he's also gotten that. He's been one of the most prolific players in Europe. Stop this stupid, Farmers League thing. It's not relevant, because Farmers League means that every single player and every single thing in that league has to be legitimized because of it. Well, that's so dumb, though. It's so stupid, because I hate that word, Farmers League, because it's just the most retarded thing. Sorry, it's the stupidest thing I've ever heard, because it doesn't make any sense. What do you mean Farmers League? That Farmers League. Well, okay. Well, Arsenal are the way they say it, though. The way you say it, you're saying it as if because it's Farmers League, Lewa carrying Bayern. Wow, that's crazy. My goodness. Wow. Wow. I guess he gets paid to score goals for us. That means he's carrying us. I'm guessing he's defending and also getting us clean sheets. I'm guessing he's saving every shot. Premier League is overrated. It really is, though, because if you look into the past history, how many Prem teams have won the Champions League consistently as have been in finals like that? No, not that many. Premier League has been okay for the last few years, but who's there? Who's competing against City and Liverpool right now? Who? And the team that was competing is some team. Oh my god, there's no Premier League now that. Nah. Lewandowski, cool. I mean, the bait is real, but yeah. Let's see. Let's do the. I can't be bothered to do anything right now. I'm just gonna sit here and do nothing. I'm happy that we at least have some clarity between, who thinks what and who thinks I don't know. I'm just annoyed. I can't lie. I'm annoyed that people actually have these weird opinions. Who has the greatest manager in the world right now? Who has the greatest manager in the world right now? You mean the manager that came from the Farmers League and is now tearing up that great league apart? You mean the second greatest manager who is also tearing that Farmers League apart, who also came from the Farmers League? You mean the third manager? Who's the third best Premier League manager? Nah, because you're saying it like, okay, wow. Think about the best Premier League players. Son, Heung-min Son. He came from a Farmers League. How is he tearing up this great league apart? De Bruyne, he came from the Wolfsburg, not even a big team. Wolfsburg. I mean, they were a pretty good team, but he came from Wolfsburg. He's tearing up the Farmers League, the big league apart, right? Gundogan playing for Man City is tearing. Sane is tearing up that Farmers League apart. Oh, let's go somewhere else. Manchester United, Pogba coming from Serie A. What a Farmers League that is. He's tearing that league apart. Bruno Fernandes from Portugal. He just teared and got in the BBC Team of the Season. Think about it. Virgil van Dijk, oh my god. Coming from Celtic, which is probably a Farmers League by your standards. Tearing it apart. Ah, my goodness. Aguero, tearing it apart from the Farmers League. Alisson, tearing it apart from another Farmers League. Another league referred to as the Farmers League. Sancho, gonna probably tear it apart when he joins out from the Farmers League. So stop telling me about Farmers League if you're gonna sign these players and actually play them. Because it's just so stupid. The greatest player of all time. You know how many Ballon d'Ors have been English people? About 2, I think, in the last 50 years. It was Michael Owen and some other guy. I don't know. No, it's been 1. There's been 1 English. Wait. Hey Google. How many English players have won the Ballon d'Or?
Here's a summary from LFC history.
1. Oh no! It's in the last 50 years. There's probably been about 1. Michael Owen, that guy. That's what I'm talking about. I think that's who won the Ballon d'Or. 1 Ballon d'Or for him. How many Bayern Munich players? How many Farmers League players have won the Ballon d'Or? Messi 6 times. Ronaldo 5 times. Franz Beckenbauer 2 times. Was it 3? It was 2 times. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge once. Gerd Müller once. And this is all in the last few decades, okay? Don't talk to me about the stupid Farmers League thing because it's so dumb. Oh my goodness. Your best player is a center back that maybe 20 years ago would be a decent center back. Your Van Dijk is a decent center back 20 years ago because he's going to be competing with the real players. Oh my goodness. Farmers League. Yeah, why do you want half the players in the league here? Then don't want them then. They're in the Farmers League. If they're in the Farmers League, then that means they're playing against other Farmers League players. But then you can't say, I want Dennis Zakaria. But isn't he playing in a Farmers League? Wouldn't what everything he oh my goodness. Watch Lewandowski win the Ballon d'Or. You're gonna trip out, man. God damn. Watch Bayern win the Champions League. You're gonna trip out. Or who won the World Cup? How many times has England, this brilliant league that produces brilliant players, how many times has the English national team won the freaking World Cup? Once, god damn it, and that was in 19 billion years ago. Once the England national team has won the Champions League. Yeah, the Premier League and the English league is this league that we all have to worship. The Premier League is nothing. How many times has Germany won the freaking... How many times has Germany been in? Germany lost more finals than England have won the World Cup, god damn it. Germany also have more World Cups than anything. But then yet, the German league is a Farmers League and the Premier League is not. How many times has Spain won the World Cup? They did it in 2010. How many times has England? You lost against freaking Croatia. Croatia. That's who you lost to. And people want to tell me that these English players are like there's some world-class, really good players. You lost to freaking Croatia. Look at your England manager. Look at the German manager, the Spain manager. There's levels. Oh my goodness. England still play this hoofball thing where they whack the ball up front. And because the league is physical, they think that means it's technical. And then when Liverpool, who've been running over Premier League teams, go to an actual competitive game like the Champions League, they get absolutely slapped up and shown out to be the team that they are. Liverpool are running over your league. But then they go in the Champions League and Atletico Madrid are like, okay, you run over your league. We're going to give you something else to think about. So don't tell me about how the Premier League is the end all and be all of football. Everyone watches. Everyone cares. No one cares about the Premier League, but the fools that sit on the media and just sit behind green screens and just talk crap about other leagues. Bayern Munich went and slapped up Tottenham Hotspurs 7-2 in their own freaking new stadium. Right? We slapped them up 7-2. And you know what the British media were talking about? Nothing else but the fact that Tottenham played terrible. It wasn't like Bayern Munich are way better. They oh my goodness. But if a Prem team went and beat a team abroad, it's like, oh my goodness. Wow, let's worship this team. But when oh my goodness. Hansi was the backbone of Lowe's success. Yeah. Look at your managers. Some crap individual managers. Jesus Christ. I can't stand this Premier League hype. I don't like it. Atletico Madrid are like 9 points behind everyone. If anything, Liverpool should have slapped them up Yet Liverpool didn't score. They didn't get the same treatment that the Prem teams just sit over, bow down, 2 knees down, and suck them off all freaking. Oh, I hate that. They didn't get the same treatment. Atletico were like, we're going to pull up on you with some big guns, we're going to burn you down, and you're going to die. And Liverpool freaking faltered. Because ultimately, the league that really is a terrible league is the league that allows the league leaders to not lose a single game all season before, oh my goodness. And people want to tell me that the Bundesliga is a farmers league. God damn. Liverpool fan acting like winning the Champions League for the first time since 2006 after what, almost 20 years is a freaking accomplishment. Bayern did it in a shorter time span. And we're going to do it again, and we're going to do it again, and we're going to do it again. Oh my goodness. We have La Liga. It's not just Bundesliga that's called the Farmers League. It's also the French League. Look at the French League. I bet you. Why do you want Camavinga? Why do you want Moussa Dembele at Lyon? Why do you want these types of players if it's a Farmers League? Because everything they're doing would be delegitimized because they're in the Farmers League. So you can't want their best ballers. You can't want their best players and then call them a Farmers League. Is Kylian Mbappe a Farmers League player despite the fact that he whacked up every single team in the World Cup? But oh no, he plays in a Farmers League, so everything he does has to be legitimized. No, it's not a Farmers League. It's just different. It's just freaking different. And it's not because, these teams are crap that PSG win the league. It's because they've spent billions to freaking get where they are. That's why. They've spent money. They really spent money. They have bought Neymar for 200 million. Mbappe for 135 million. Record transfers back to back. And people want to keep calling it a Farmers League. It's not a Farmers League. No league is a Farmers League. They're just different. No league is a Farmers League. It's just different. It's not like because it's still professional. It's still a professional league. It's still leagues in the Champions League. How many British teams end up in the semifinals every single year more consistently? But how many Bundesliga teams? I mean, that's one. There's one, right? How many La Liga teams? They pretty much win it every single year now. How many Serie A teams? They get to the semifinals pretty frequently. But how many British teams get to the semifinals of the Champions League year in, year out? But no, every other league is a Farmers League because we want to overrate our damn players. All right, cool. Thank you everyone so much for watching. Mia san mia and peace. Cool.